Alright, example 4. Just basically end with this one, and it's just practice after that. It's just practicing the steps to each of these types of problems. So, the last one is complex fraction. How do you simplify this big complex fraction? Here's how you do it. You want to look at all the denominators. Here's one, here's one, here's one. And you want to find the LCD, the least common denominator. Okay, so let's find the LCD. So this is actually an easier one because, I mean, you can't factor them. Usually, how do you find the least common denominator? You factor them, you pull out the highest degree and all that. But you just, x plus 4, and x, those are my three denominators, but each of them don't factor, right? It's just itself, x plus 4. This doesn't factor, it's just itself. X plus 4 doesn't factor, just x. So, remember how to find the LCD? You take the highest degree of each type of factor. How many different factors do you see right here? How many different ones? 2, not 3. Right, you got x plus 4, you got x plus 4, that's one type of factor. Then you got x, so you circle the highest degree of each type. X plus 4. X. Right. That's all there is to it. Right? So my LCD, put those together, is x times x plus 4. Once again, you don't need to multiply that together. What do you do with that? This is a key, finding it. What do you do with it? You multiply it to those fractions. You multiply it to the top. You take x times x plus 4 and you multiply it up here. And you'll notice what happens. You take it and you multiply it to the whole denominator. So x times x plus 4 to the whole denominator right here, using distributive property. Now, what does it mean to multiply by this over this? Well, you're really multiplying this whole big fraction by 1, right? Because this divided by this is just 1. So, look what happens here. This times this. This is like over 1, right? So this is on the bottom, this is on top. This is multiplying rational expressions. This cancels with this. You're left with 5 up top and x up top. So answer down below, 5 times x is 5x. On the bottom, when you take this times the first fraction, this is on top, this is on the bottom, right? This is like over 1, right? On top, on the bottom. Those cancel. What are you left with? 1 times x, which is just x. You have to take this thing times the other fraction, distributive property. So what cancels? The x cancels with the x. It's like doing it all over again. This isn't canceled out anymore. When you do this times this one, it's like starting over again. So this times this, x's cancel. What are you left with? You're left with 2 times x plus 4. So there's a plus here, so I gotta have a plus here. And you're left with 2 times x plus 4. So I'll just write it like this for now. Okay? Since we're adding up, we'll make it a little easier because we can simplify the bottom. So, final answer, 5x over, let's see, x plus 2x plus 8. So x plus 2x is 3x plus 2 times 4 is 8. Can't simplify that one. There you go. Final answer. So, how do you simplify complex fraction? Number 1, find the LCD. Number 2, multiply the LCD to the whole numerator and the whole denominator. Okay, that's basically it. And when you do that, every fraction will cancel except for the big one, obviously, except for this big one. Like this fraction will cancel out. This stuff will always cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. And then you're just left with a normal, numerator divided by a normal denominator. There you go. That's how you simplify complex fraction. I need some practice now. Alright.